Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. You will not know this, but this is the second time I've had to... Thank you very much. This is the second time I've had to record this because my computer farted itself to death halfway through. Anyway, let's talk to Yeoman Chambers for the second time.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Well, the pleasure is all mine, Kelly.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okie dokie then.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Let's have a chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What exactly do you do?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Is that all you do?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Oh, so you're a counselor.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Well, it's a good job you're here.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Are you happy here?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
And I'd catch you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
See, the first recording I did, I asked them, so what do you think about Cerberus? Why did you join Cerberus? Blah, blah. And they all said the same thing. It was all, I used to be in the Alliance, and then the Alliance are dicks because they didn't believe you after you died. So I joined Cerberus, and Cerberus is better, and... yeah, you don't really need to hear that now that I've literally just told you. Let's look at our unread messages. A message from Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Okay, and we have a Project Firewalker. The MSV Rosalia survey ship with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The survey team is field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. So the replacement to the Marco, or the Mako, or whatever you call it. The MSV Rosalia was last seen near planet Ziona, the Alista Isma frontier. Okay, markers red, like you would do in a real email situation. Normandy crash site located, so we can go and see the crash site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for on the attack. From the attack on the Normandy, if you find any signs of the lost crewmen, you have to report the Alliance so the heroes' families might find some closure. That sounds like a quest to me. And this is all DLC from having DLC. That's the word. Project Overlord. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet 8 or 8 Typhon system in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care when using the matter. We've got an art projector, that's a gun, and a rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Okay, so we've got two people to look for. We've got some things to do. But first I want to explore the ship, so we can show you what has changed. Basically, it's the same sort of layout, it's just everything's bigger, because bigger is better. Let's talk to Joker. Hello.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
This is just too good to be true, Joker.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Leather. Good times. So yeah, let's explore. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't want to talk to Kelly, because she won't say anything new or interesting. What is in here? Guns. Lots and lots of guns. Of course, Jacob is holding the guns. He is the gun master, the gunsmith.
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Well, it's a risky assignment.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
If you ask for Cerberus actions, it just says there are terrorists, but they get the job done. That's all you need to know. I don't want to waste your time doing it, that's all. Glad to have you aboard, Jacob.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, Paragon points. Okay, well I think that's everyone in the CIC section of the ship, so let's explore a little bit more by going to my cabin. Oh yeah, let's go check out the bedroom. Sweet pad I've got here. What's in here? It's a pisser. And the water seems to be clipping through the bowl there. And oh my god, it's a mirror. And it works! I have a reflection. Oh, I'm so ugly. We can read our emails up here, but we've already done that. We can look at our achievements, but there's no point. Really. There's really no point anyway. And look, there's a picture of Ashley because we totally boned her last time, so we have to keep a picture of her. And we have a fish tank with no fish. Good times. It's quite a nice pad, to be honest. Ooh, customize our gear. Aha, so we can change the way we look. With the armor type, this is all different armors. This is DLC stuff. Because it's the Digital Deluxe Edition, TM, trademark, registered, whatever. Got the Cerberus Assault Armor, which looks pretty fucking dumb. Then we have the Collector Chitin Armor, which looks pretty fucking dumb. Then we have the Blood Dragon Armor, which looks pretty awesome. But I don't want to use it, because as awesome as it looks, it doesn't look as cool as the original armor. Now you can get extra chest plates, shoulder guards, and gauntlets and greaves. They give you different abilities, but I'll get to that when we see more. And we can change our casual appearance. Now I like to have Shepard in this, because I am the commander. I should look different and should look of a higher authority, but you can have him in the scientist uniform, or scientist-y uniform. But pretty good if you're a biotic, or you can have him looking like a pretty stupid idiot. I mean, look at that. I mean, what is that on his leg? He can. It's his telephone. He can phone people. And what's the point of the body warmer and then the gloves? It doesn't make sense. It looks fucking stupid. Oops. So we have him like that because we are in command and we must look the part. So let's open the door and explore. What else is there? Crew's quarter. Crew's quarters, I should say. That's where the crew hang out, and it's where they sleep. That elevator didn't even move then on the loading screen. Oh my god. Ah, toilet. Women's toilet. Hello?
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
I don't care. I'm going to use the women's toilet. Oh, I can't flush it. Oh, and I can't use a shower. Those two are extremely close to each other, and then you have the loner shower. And I've just realised there's no sort of... It's like a gym shower. It's horrible. crew quarters. Hello, anyone here?
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Development of NPC characters. We have something to fight for. We must win. And ooh, I believe this is the ship's engine. Now it looks like something to me. It looks like that thing from the film with Sam Neill in it, who's the guy from Jurassic Park 1. Now, I had trouble figuring out what film it was from, but I believe it was Event Horizon. You know, the one where Dead Space pretty much ripped the storyline from.
Again. Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
You know, that guy sounds a lot like, Udina, Mr. Udina. Let's talk to him.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What are your responsibilities?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So you clean the toilets, and then you cook the food.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
Good enough for me.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
That's a poop joke right there. Do you need anything?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Well, tell me how I can help.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Just give me the list. I'll go get it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope, thank you very much. Goodbye.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
It's a living. Oh, donkey. Ah, Miranda's office. Hello, Miranda. Your office is also your bedroom. And your bedroom does not have an ensuite. Your room sucks. Hello.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's the Normandy status?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Well, that's a straight answer, just what I need. What do you do here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Mind if we talk?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Okay, that's... yeah, it's all the same thing. Cerberus is not evil, it's good. I want to know more about you.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You're genetically modified?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect?
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my... abilities.
Well, you're pretty cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Well, I'll leave you to your work.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Need to shut up. I need to go exploring. I believe the last port of call is the engineering deck. Now, there's no there you go, team members, none. There's no one actually in here, but there is someone we need to talk to. Well, I want to talk to in order to get a quest. And a quest means more points, which means more prizes. And by prizes, I mean experience points. Shut up. Hello.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriela Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
There you go. Your training.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Really? But you left?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper Menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
What are your feelings on Cerberus, though?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
I just wanted to ask that because I wanted to hear daddy bags again. Just let that sink in, and, do you need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What's the issue?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Well, why don't you have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
I'll take a look for them anyway. Goodbye.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Carry on.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Of course I will. See, look, Event Horizon all over the show. Should it be doing that? I think I should get out of here. Is it? Should it be wobbling? Oh god, run. Run. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's gonna explode. Go to the escape pods. Just get to the elevator. CIC, quickly. I don't feel safe in there. Oh, good. See, the elevator didn't move and I'm there. It's magic.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What? I have? Ooh. Unread messages. The lying bitch. I don't have any messages. I've read them all, you cow. Okay, let's open the galaxy map. And let's have a look what's changed here. Alright. Still got the mass relays. That's the Omega 4 relay, which, if you recall, no ship has ever returned. So we don't go there yet. Now, Fuel Depot, or Depot. That means fuel, that means your credits, that is science probes, or planet probes. I'll get to those later, but you need fuel so you can move on to different systems, I believe the correct term is called. Because once you leave this green line, you're actually in the nebula, and then you travel to the different star systems manually. It's not like in the last game where you sort of just point and click. And you need fuel to get over there. And if you run out of fuel, you're boned. Currently, we're on the in the Sarabaric system, and that 40% means we've explored only 40% of it. Now you explore systems by going onto a planet. This is unexplored, and you enter the orbit. And we've explored this. The planet's called Erdak, and here's a codex about it. Blah 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 blah. What is it? It's a gas giant, Class L brown dwarf. Oh, excuse me. With a relatively low temperature of 1,300 degrees Celsius. Ah, yes, very low. That's chilly. Okay. Now we can explore further if we start our scanner. Now this is the boring part of scanning. This is how you get resources. Now there we have element 0, iridium, platinum, platinum, and palladium. There we go. Now you need these resources to upgrade your equipment, your weapons, and your ship. I'm just going to show you this one time because it's so boring. Like, this is what you do. Now there's nothing there. Still nothing. Still nothing. You can tell when there's something because there's a spike in that sort of shiny thing. That means there's some iridium here, so we can launch a probe.
Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
There we go. So we got that iridium. We got a little bit more, like 2,300 more maybe. And so yeah, this is how you get resources. Now, element 0 is always the toughest to get, and so is platinum. So they are relatively gold mines.
In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
But this is basically what you do. And it is so time consuming, it is so boring that I'm going to do it this one time for you guys. Oh, there's quite a high one. You can get stuff that actually go off the screen, and it's quite funny. And it also feels really good when you find those ones.
In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
I will enjoy that. There you go. There's a good one. There's a big one. It's got palladium, platinum, and a little bit of iridium too.
Probe away.
Now, of course, you don't have unlimited probes, as you can see in the bottom right corner. We only have 6 left. Now, you buy them at the fuel depot. They're not that expensive. It's not that expensive, but it's needed. Oh, we can get 2 more. There we go. I'll just fire 1 more. And there you have it. We mined the planet of what most of its resources, and now we're going to leave it for dead. And they have. It's called Erdak. We've got 6%. It's simple, but it's so damn boring. So let's head to Omega and find our new recruits. Morden, Solus, and Archangel. So there's a codec for you. Space Station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. So, in terms of Omega against the Citadel, this is like a prison. A glorified dump. But it is on an asteroid, so that makes it pretty cool. And the main colour is red, and I love red. Or a dark orange, which I also like. Squad selection. I think I'm going to have... tough decision. I think I'll have you. Yes, and I think I will take... it's a choice between you and you, so... I'll go with you. Except squad selection. And we have a point. I'm going to put it in combat mastery because I like to level this up first. Because it helps everything else for me. See, plus 20% health, 6% weapon damage, storm speed, and Paragon Renegade. There you go. Good times. Let's carry on. We can change our equipment here, but there's no point because it all does the same stuff. It kills people when you point and shoot. So let's head to Omega.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Got it. I don't want to cause any trouble.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay, so we go to Afterlife. That seems to be the hub of everything. Now, unfortunately, I can't turn up the brightness, or at least I don't know a way to turn up the brightness, so I apologize if it's very dark. But welcome to Omega. It is a massive dump. An absolutely huge shithole. And there's Jacob, but where's Miranda? Oh, you queuing up to get into Afterlife? We don't need to queue. I'll show you how we get into Afterlife next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I apologize that if I sounded pretty frustrated, but what happens? Computers die. Whatever. See you guys next time.